Good morning. Oh my God. I set the time back a little bit because I'm up doing stuff. I literally fell asleep a little early last night. What is that? Yeah, I fell asleep a little early last night. Like, without trying, I passed out. Excuse me. I passed out and I was like, I've been up since. Like, I was getting messages and I'm like an hour and a half later, I just not seen it. And I'm like, crap. Ew. Oh yeah, yesterday the live I did, I just private it. Of course, I got the little email, but I ain't worried about it because I ain't putting the video back up. So it was just music. And I was just up doing a little cleaning and laundry. I'm doing everything early. So then I can probably get me a nap a little later and then I'm good for, rest of the day. I just like to get started early because to me, when you start early and you get everything done, and with me, what I do, I multitask. I literally would try to do like a good 3 or 4 things at once. Like if it's okay, like say for instance, if I'm doing laundry, okay, I'm put my laundry in, then I'm gonna go vacuum. Like I try to do like different stuff. Or you go put dishes in the dishwasher. Like I try to do everything at one time, right? So then that way I get done quicker. That's just how I do it. And it works that way because I'm like, if I get everything done quicker, then I can chill. So that's just how I do. Anyway, okay, so let's see how long I can stay. What you say? What's up, Casa? What? Cleaning. I don't think I'm going to get sleep, but that just means I'm gonna find time. Yeah, you have to. You have to. You have to find time to relax because if you don't, you will crash out. Like, yeah, yesterday it was like I was awake, and then next thing I know, I was knocked out, and it was for some hours too. And I was like, I don't even remember when I fell asleep, and I just woke up like, oh crap! Like I literally passed out for like hours. I can't tell you what time I went to sleep, but I can tell you what time I woke up. And I was like, oh crap! Well, anyway, yeah. You gotta get you some rest because so I know how it is working and you got stuff to do, but you gotta work and then go to sleep and then it's just so much to do. And so, what I was gonna say before I saw you come in, I don't see how people find the time to be on here all day. Like, it's gotta be something you gotta do around the house. Like, are y'all not cleaning? Like, I be wondering, cause with me, I try to get stuff done before I do a live, and like just in case I forget something, I'm like, okay, well I'll do it after. Like with this one, I was doing stuff before, and there's a few more things I want to do after I get off here, which is why I was like, well, let me go ahead and do this live get it out the way, and then that way I can excuse me, I can just dang, I can do what I need to do, and then I'm off here, and then come back later. So, and in between that, I got to get a nap and all that crap. So, I'll just be trying to plan it around my, what I got to do. I literally can't sit on here for hours and hours and not have nothing going on in the background. So, that's just me. I don't know what other people do. I just like to do more than one thing at one time so I can get done faster. Uh, what's up, BBO? Good morning. Um, hey, I saw you did a morning live yesterday. Like I came in late, but I saw it. I was there. You, um, mm, oh, what I was going to say was, I lost my thought. I literally, um, what's up, Cass? Good morning. I lost my thought that quick. Good morning. No, I know what I was gonna say. Like, what is the end game for some of y'all? I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Okay, well, I know in black tea, and like I said, I don't really consider myself black tea. I was just over there for a minute. Um, what is the end game for y'all? Because it's like I explained this before, and I can't tell you what live it was on. It's so much. We friends today, we enemies tomorrow. I'm cool with you today, I hate you tomorrow, kind of type stuff. And it's just so much I won't say in crowd fighting, because I see so many people just go back and forth, and it's draining. And even I got a situation explained to me, even in the boxing sector, where it's guys beefing, and I'm just like, dang, it seemed like no lies. Maybe it's every sector. We just don't know that people be beefing with each other. Like, I don't understand why people beef so much on the internet. Like, do you know these people personally? Like, and that's the thing about it. I think people feel like they can just say anything because they figure they never gonna meet, but like, I don't care to do none of that. People think that is like, I don't find it fun to beef with people. I just think it's ridiculous, because if y'all just not gonna show up with each other and fight, like, what's the point? Like, I don't get it. Like, why am I gonna sit here and waste my time, bro, yelling and screaming at you when we never gonna meet? You don't really know me, so what the crap am I gonna waste my time for? And I've been saying that since I started my channel. Like, what the crap am I gonna beef with you for? And um I think some people, they revel in chaos. Um it's like it's always something have to be happening, either with them and somebody else, or just other people, like beefing with each other. And I just think, I like I said, I don't exclude myself, because I was listening at one point to all the crap that was happening. I ain't gonna lie, I was in the chats, I was. But then, I got to a point where it was just draining my energy. Like, I really couldn't listen to it no more, because I'm just like, my spirit can't take all of this. Like, it's just too much chaos. It just was too much happening. So I was just like, well, just let me, bag up and let people, like, if other people want to stay in that, like, that's their decision. But with me, I just rather just be like, well, I ain't got time for this. Like, I'm finna go elsewhere. And that's literally what I did. when I backed up off of Phantom's channel last year, that's when I started backing away from a lot of channels. And I started staying out the chats because I'm like it's just a lot of it's just a waste of time. It is. And I'm starting, and I've been new it, but I'm just making myself hold myself accountable. Like you can't be in chats for hours. You can't, like, I'm telling myself that. Not y'all, I'm telling myself that. So, if y'all start not seeing me around, it's because I'm learning that I need to spend less time on here instead of more time. And it's just a part of growing up, I think, and being more mature, because we all can be a little immature, I ain't gonna lie. But you have to come to a decision yourself. You have to come to a decision yourself. BBO, do me a favor and do not put that person name in my chat. Let's erase that. Well, you can erase it yourself, one or the other. And I'm being good. I'm being good, BBO. I just ask that you don't play in my face. That's all. Let me just remove that comment. There you go. But yeah, hold on, StreamYard messing with me. We don't mention that person over here because that person gets no shine. And I want you to realize something, BBO, and this is not to come at you. If I don't like somebody, or if oh, what are you doing? If I don't like somebody, I never said their name on my channel. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't say their name on my channel. I pay them dust. So yeah, just don't do that. Anyway, what is this? This is just what I do. I don't understand why other people do that. They will literally be beefing with people and they say their names all on the channel, and I just be like, you basically giving them free promo because you keep mentioning their name. I don't do that. I don't mention their name because first of all, I want you to find their channel. And second of all, if they talking about me, I definitely don't want you to find their channel. But I think people scream from the rooftops about other people that they beefing with, and I'm just like, you giving them free promo. And I've told people this. I'm like, you literally sitting up there making them feel more powerful because you keep saying their name. Like, but you know what? That's just me. This is how I look at it. I don't know if they look at it that way, but that's just how I look at it. Like, oh shoot. I don't mean to laugh. Well, BBO, I'm being honest with you. And any video I did last year, y'all can't see because I hit a wall. I only got videos on here from this year. Before, some of y'all came around because, no, I take that back. That was around the time y'all start coming around. Like when I started finding y'all channels and y'all found me, it was around that time. It was September, October last year, November. I'm just gonna say this because I've said it before. I told him to his face when he would come on my panel, and that's how come y'all never seen him over here. Cause around the time y'all start frequently my channel is when he stopped coming. Because I know somebody asked me, they asked me why I did the live about him maybe a week or so ago, and it's because I was over there and he was over here. But y'all can't see that because, like I said, I hate the videos. But anyway, yeah, he kind of left around the time y'all start coming, so that's how come y'all never seen him over here. But let me take that off. I told him to his face. I said, "You gonna let her ruin your channel?" I told him several times. Every time he came over here, I told him. I told him that on his panel. I said it in his chat. I said it over and over again. That was gonna happen. And I don't know if he didn't believe me or what, but I told him, and here we are. And like I said, I'm not. I don't get excited that people lose their channels. I'm just saying, like, you were warned. Like, anyway, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, I can what with my positivity. I just hope the best for people. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. You brought that up. I did, and that's another thing. People like you always bring him up. Nope. Y'all come in my chat and y'all bring him up. Anyway, um, we'll see what happens with that. Something's gonna happen. I can tell. Something's gonna happen. But anywho, what was I saying before you brought that up? But yeah, I think it's crazy for y'all to be on here just fighting and getting down, and it's almost like, I know it's called the black tea sector, but I'm starting to call it the bitter tea sector because it's so many angry and bitter people that just sit in these chats and be mad all the time. I mean, YouTube is, to me, should be fun. It should be where we, can come together, have good conversations. But I have to realize it myself that a lot of people are not here for that. They're here to cause chaos. They're here to fight and yell and take their anger out on you, even though they don't know you. I see so much of that. Like, a lot of these people really don't dislike each other. It's the fact that whatever situation they're in life, or whatever pain they're going through, they taking it out on you. Yeah, that's just is what's happening. They taking it out on you, and I think that's sad because somebody, like, if you never met somebody, how the world you got so much hate for them? Like, you really don't know each other. Like, I don't understand it. But you know what? I'm gonna let these people do them. Like, I'm just gonna learn to not, I just don't be involved. Dang, they got this wrong. I just don't be involved in it. I just stay out of everything. But you do have people that they want shut your mouth, don't say that. They want the chaos. They want the drama. And you know what? Let them have it. Let them have it. Because when you go through your journey and you know this is not for me, that's for you. But if people feel like that they can they just gotta be in mess, they gotta do something to bring attention to themselves, like, let them do it. Don't stop them. Like, I'll try to warn people, but if they don't want to listen, it's crazy, ain't it, Cass? It's crazy. I just be like, really? So I did so many warnings to people that now I don't really like giving people warnings. I do that. Oh, dang. I do that to try to help them. But you gotta understand, some people don't want help. Some people love chaos. They love drama. And just because you're not on that type of time don't mean they're not. Remember that. Yes, it definitely love misery definitely loves company. I'm not trying to be the company. No, I'm not trying to be the company. No. I just, I understand, um I understand if a lot of people don't dislike one person and they do something stupid and everybody laugh at it. Like I understand that. I've been there before where I laughed, a joke, whatever. I was there. Now I'm just kind of not there anymore. I'm just kind of like, okay, so how many years are we gonna laugh at this? How many years we gonna go through this? But maybe I'm just looking at everything in a different lens. I think, I just think I'm looking at it in a different lens. But, you know, um, I think when we get on here and we spend a lot of these hours on this app, we are robbing ourselves of, time to do other things. Like, I think before social media, we were very active. We were very, what's the word? Um, I didn't even share this, did I? I don't think I did. Let me look. Hold on. I don't think I shared this live. Um, hold on, y'all. Let me go to my thing here. And I didn't. Jesus. What's wrong with me today? Hold on, y'all. I didn't share it at all. I was doing other stuff. I'm doing laundry right now. That's not what I want to use. Alright. Shoot, I'm 22 minutes in and I didn't share. Jesus. Anyway, dang, what was I saying? I hate when I lose my thought. But yeah, I don't understand what the end game is. That's what, because I was thinking about it. I said, am I going to go live? And I was like, well, yeah. And I was like, okay, what are you going to talk about? Because these are questions I ask myself or other people will ask me. You going live? Yes. What are you going to talk about? I don't know. So now that they start asking me that, now I'm kind of asking myself that. You going live? Yes. So what are you gonna talk about? So I thought about it. I was like, I guess I'll talk about what's the end game. Because how much time are you gonna spend on here going at somebody? That was my question. So, well, not me, but I mean other people. But what I was going to say was like before social media, we were more active, we were more creative. We did things that were physically creative. Um, and now it's kind of just boiled down to making a video, talking. Some people are a little bit more creative with their content, which I do appreciate because some of the stuff some of these people do, I really do enjoy it. And I just be like, shoot, I need to get better. Like you doing it. Like you doing it. Like and I need to get more creative myself because it's some stuff I still don't know how to do on this darn app. And I need to learn it. I need to sit back and practice it. Um and I haven't made myself do it, to be honest. Because sometimes I ain't gonna lie to y'all, sometimes I don't want to be on here. Sometimes I just want to chill out. Kind of like yesterday, I didn't really want to be on here. I just kind of chilled out and listened to music. Um, was watching the video games, which I need to be playing them instead of watching them. And I just chilled out Sunday. I did. I just chilled out, which is why I'm up just cleaning and doing everything. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to listen to music yesterday. That's why I was like, I really don't want to talk. I just want to listen to music. So sometimes I get in that, I don't want to say a funk. I just get in that space where I don't want to talk, And it be like that sometimes. So you do have people that they you ever met somebody that it doesn't matter what you do. It's always a problem. Like I hate, especially with people that be like that at work. It's like, are you ever happy? It's always a problem with you. And people like that I tend to stay away from, because it doesn't matter how much encouragement you give them, how much well wishes you send them, or you try to say, hey, everything's gonna be okay, it's gonna be all good. And no matter what you say, they always mad about something. And I just be like, when people start to get like that, I just be like I can only go so far with people like that, because it's like no matter what I say to you, it's always gonna be a negative response. It's always gonna be it's always gonna be a negative response. But they did this, and I'm like, well, I can't help you. I can't help you. And I think a lot of people, they do blame you when things go wrong. Oh, they in the house. Crap. Sorry, I'm watching the game. What's up, my boot captain trails? They do kind of start to, I don't want to say blame you. I think if you decide to separate yourself, then they put it on you. But it's like, I gotta protect my peace. Because, oh, dang, he all bit over. I'm sorry, I'm watching something else. You gotta protect your peace, because I'm all for being encouraging. I am. I'm all for that. Dang, he his behind. I'm all for that. Being encouraging and wanting to help out and all that. But like I said, I can only go so far. If I can't help you if you don't help yourself. And that's how I look at it. Like, I can't help you if you don't help yourself. And I've always been that person to, be a shoulder. Oh crap! To be a shoulder to lean on and cry to. I've always been that person, because if you got a problem, I will sit there and listen and allow you to express yourself, because I don't have a issue with you expressing yourself, telling me what you're going through, because with me, I've learned to not say I understand everything, because if I never been through a situation, I can't say I understand it. But I always try to say, hey, I'm going to do my best to help you through this, because a lot of times talking does help. Which I told one of my buddies, I said, I low key need to be a therapist, because you always talk to me about all your problems, and you ain't paying me for this. You're not paying me for this. And you literally sit here talking to me about your problems, and I'm not getting paid for this. But I don't mind helping, but dang, it'd be for hours. I'd be like, oh, my God, send me a cash app or something. But I don't mind helping people, but I just be like, should I do that? Like, dang. But anyway, I don't mind helping people, being somebody they can talk to, because, like I said, a lot of times with some people, when they snap, it's because they don't really have nobody to talk to, and they can't express themselves, like they can't get it off their chest. And when you come from around the corner, dude. Oh dang, did he just? Oh yeah, he did. Sorry. Uh, like that does help, because talking does help. Um, I think also too, when you have personal conversations with people, let that stay between y'all. I just think it's despicable how some of y'all get on here and y'all supposed to be friends with people, and then y'all want to start just playing each other messages, screenshots, and I just think all that's stupid. But anyway, um, I just want people to grow up a little bit. Like, we all older people. What is this? We're all older people, and I just really wish that people would get out of their high school ways. It's not like, and then a lot of people, think it's about them all the time. It's not always about you. Like, it's not always about you. And I think that's what's wrong with a lot of people, is they always think it's about them, not necessarily. We all going through stuff. We all going through stuff. I don't care who you are on this planet. Everybody's going through something. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many friends you got. We all going through something. And I just think it's sad that people get on here and literally they literally think the world revolves around them, and I'm just like, that's not true. The world doesn't revolve around me, and I always understand that. And like I said, with me, I tend to hold back a lot, because if people always telling me their problems, when do I have time to tell them mine? And I just be like, I just learned to deal with my own problems, and I try not to even express those issues to other people, because it's always something's going on with me. It's always something going on with them, and I just be like, okay, well, I gotta postpone what I'm going through to talk about what you're going through. And so, you do have some people that they lean on that. Like, I can talk to them about my problems, but I really can't talk to you about mine, because we always talking about yours. So it's whatever. But that's how come I just let them say what they need to say. The only time I really will say something is if something is just bothering me, and I'm just like, I need to talk to somebody. I did do somebody like that recently. I'm like, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you because I have an issue and I need to get it off my chest. So I need to talk to, I need to talk to you. And I did. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. And at that time, I literally needed it, instead of saying, well, I'm just going to chill and not say nothing. And that's just how I am, to be honest. I will bottle up what I'm going through to allow you to have space to talk about what you're going through, which I need to kind of stop doing, to be honest. Anyway, it's okay. It's alright. Who told me that? I forgot what they said. I was going to say something, but I don't even remember what the person said. Anyway, I just really wish people would grow. To be honest, a lot of times on this internet, you do have room to grow, but you can't really grow if you're staying in the same spot, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Like, if you literally have it where you're not moving around. With me, I tend not to go to too many places. And how can I say that? I I don't even know how to say that, so I may not need to say that. But you know what? I think it's growth on here. I just think right now social media has gotten so out of hand. Um a lot of people know what to do with social media. A lot of us don't. It's some stuff I'm still figuring out, to be honest. Uh, but it growing a platform takes time. I know some people want to, get instant success. It has happened to some people. Some people took them years to get to where they at. But that's what I mean about not staying in one place for too long, because I think with some people they stayed in one place for too long, and now it's a lot of BS happening, and they kind of stuck in that one spot. But I'm learning myself, you got to move around. You can't just stay in one spot. So I'm learning that. Now, like I said, I've been wanting to play freaking music on here, knowing I can't. But yesterday I did like a test Stationhead yesterday. If y'all don't know what Stationhead is, I know some of y'all in the bushes know exactly what it is. But some of y'all that don't know, it's just another app you download. You literally go on there and like I could literally go on there and talk to y'all like this. It's just my voice though. Just like this. That's all. And you can chat in the chat and all that crap. But yesterday I did it. I did not advertise it. I just did it as a test because I really didn't want nobody else there but me. But it said that somebody was there besides me, and I was like, who the crap is this? But anyway, I just played like a couple of songs because I wanted to hear the audio and see how it sounded and all that. It actually sounded great on there. And I was like, Jesus. I said, oh, okay, I kind of sound good on here because I heard like I only spoke at the end of the audio, and I was like, okay, all right, Stationhead. But I only want, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go and play music because I can't freaking play music over here because they did hit me yesterday. It wasn't no strike or nothing, but I private that video immediately because I knew they was gonna come at me like, hey, you gotta take this down. So I just played a couple of songs that were right at my disposal at that moment, and I just tested it out to see how it works. So I put on my community wall if y'all want to follow me over there. But anyway, I'm gonna see over there. I just probably play music. We'll see. I ain't decided yet. But anyway, you do have to move around a lot. So I think that's what I gotta do myself. I know, like the past few days, I know I heard Free bring up Rumble, and like I said, I've known about Rumble for like 3 years. I know, and I've been over there. I think I got a account over there, and I'm just like, should I might look at that? It's just different stuff. So I'm kind of brainstorming some things, which is why I was just like, sometimes I do take a break from doing lives because I'll just be trying to figure out stuff. Like sometimes I don't know how to wrap my head around this social media stuff because it's just a lot of times it could be a little overwhelming. So I'm just learning different stuff, like different things you can do and all that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I never say what I'm gonna do on here because I know people sit in the bushes and they listen to you and try to figure out what you're gonna do next. And I try not to let people know what I'm gonna do next. Unless I just want you to know, like right now I'm gonna tell y'all we're coming back and doing a afternoon live, me and Prize and whoever else shows up. We're gonna do an afternoon live. So I already set the time, but I gotta make sure he's straight with the time or whatever. What's up, Vamos? Good morning. Good morning. I'm just yakking my mouth, that's all. But I kind of already know what you're gonna say, but I'm just gonna be quiet. Anyway, so I just think it's a lot of growth that needs to happen. I think a lot of this stuff, looking at it in hindsight over the past few years, has been very high schoolish. It's almost like the movie Mean Girls. It's just a bunch of that, just a bunch of that BS. And like I said, I had no idea that it happened in the boxing sector either until, different people was telling me, oh, this person was beefing with this person and was beefing with that person. And I was like, dang, does that happen in every sector where people be beefing? Like, dang, like, I didn't know it happened over here too until I started hearing different stuff. And like I said, even when the sectors merge, excuse me, when the sectors merged, I know I was hearing different stuff that happened with other people. So hey, cut the light off, dude. Cut the light off. Sorry, I'm looking at some. But yeah, it's just it's a lot that happens on here, and I think for mental health's sake, some of y'all need to log off. And there's no shade. It's just honest. I'm just being honest. Like, it's too much happening and people losing their freaking mind on here that y'all literally just need to take a break, log off, and regroup. That's all. And you'll feel so much better. Oh dang, why is he running? Dang. I literally took like almost a break. Oh shoot. Um, literally almost took a break. I mean, I took like a 6-day break around like right before Mother's Day. It was like right after my birthday and right before Mother's Day. I literally took a break. I was like, I really don't feel like going live. I'm just gonna chill out, um, regroup. And I ain't gonna lie, it felt good because I wasn't saying, hey, I gotta go live. I gotta go to this person's chat or I gotta go to that person's chat. I just literally will take a break and say, okay, I need to take a break from this from a few days, and I did. And like, even if it's people that I fool with, I didn't even go in their chat. I literally just chilled out. Like, I'll catch you on your next live. Literally, I'll catch you on your next live because I just need to clear my head. I don't want to hear either about the mess or I don't want to hear about boxing. Like, I'll literally sit and listen to the guys. Um, and sometimes I don't want to hear it. No lie, I don't. So I literally sometimes will just skip out and say, or sometimes I'll just slide through people channels and say, hey, I'll come to say hi and have a great live, and I'll be out. Because I have to have patience for it. I was in I think BBO live yesterday, and I forgot what I said, but I said something to the fact that I'm, just here listening. You heard. You ain't let me get it out of my mouth talking about what about BBO show. You ain't let me get out my whole sentence. You over here trying to let me shut my mouth up. Oh, okay, I'll deal with that after this live. Um, hold on, what's today? What's today? Okay, I'll come back to that. Um, mm, that's you. That's yeah. What I was gonna say was what's today? Monday. Today's Monday, right? Yeah. Okay, I had got an alert and I was trying to remember what day it was. But anyway, yeah, it was something that I said, and Josh, he was like, yeah, yeah, something about my husband gone. It was something about sports or something. It was something that Josh said. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I was like, well, yeah, I agree. And I'm pretty sure, well aware that my husband will be into sports. And I think Josh said something to the point where, yeah, a lot of men are into sports or whatever. It was something that he said, but I did agree with him. And I told him thank you for the compliment because I think somebody else brought up my, in quotations, husband. And then I was talking to my mom yesterday, and she brought up, in quotations, my husband. I said, why am I bringing up my, in quotations, husband today? And 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 so I had posted on my community wall. What the world? I had posted on my community wall within like 24 hours. It was like 4 different people mentioned, in quotations, my husband. And I was just like, well, that's got to be a sign for something. Because, yes, like I got it all day yesterday. And I was like, okay, awesome. So, um, whoever he is, he's close. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm cool with that. So we'll see. But I just thought that was funny because, like I said, it was me and another person. We had a conversation, and we were just talking about relationships and stuff, and they brought it up, but they had no idea the conversation that I had with that person. Um, they had no idea I had that conversation with that person because, like, after that person said it, then everybody started bringing it up, and I was like, "Oh crap, okay. What's up, Denisha? Good morning. Sorry, I wasn't looking at my this computer. I'm looking at my other computer." But yeah, I was just like, okay, all right. So whoever he is, he's a lucky man. So whoever he is, okay, all right, I'm here. But anyway, um, that's that's another part of my life that I ain't gonna lie. Everybody has a different journey. Everybody don't have to have the same journey that the next person have. But I ain't gonna lie. When I do think about that part of my life, I do get excited about it because I'm like, that's gonna be different. But the thing about it is, I also know that marriage is work. It's not all fun and games. That's where people make their mistake at. They sit up and think, oh, we're gonna be married and it's gonna, you know, it's just gonna be all fun and games. But nope, like you will like legally be bound to that person. Now, some people are afraid of that. Ain't gonna lie, some people are afraid of that. Me, I'm not really afraid of it. Um, that is a huge step to take, but that's where prayer comes in. That you pray before you marry anybody. You make sure that that person is the right person. Even if you are in a relationship with somebody and you looking at that person that way, like this may be my, forever person. Um, what was I gonna say? You gotta be honest with yourself and say, hey, is this my favorite person? Is this the person I want to see their face for the rest of my life? You have to be honest about that because I think what happens these days is a lot of people be like, okay, well, we can get married, but if it doesn't work out, we'll just get a divorce. And I'm the kind of person that when I get married, I don't want no divorce. I don't want to go through none of that. I love to see people that been married for 40, 50, 60 years. I love to see that because not saying that they never had any issues going on, it's just they were willing to not give up on each other, which I love. I love to see long marriages and long relationships. Well, not really. Well, marriages, yes, because shut up, girl. Don't even say that. Never mind. I was going to point something out, but let me hush. Let me not say that. But yeah, long marriages, I love to see it. I do. Yeah, I was not willing to give up on each other. So I absolutely love to see that. But yeah, when I think of it, I don't want to get a divorce. It's not we gonna get married today, and if it don't work out 6 months later, oh, we gotta get a divorce. Like, no, I ain't playing them games. If you gonna marry me, you married to me forever, forever. I ain't playing forever. You stuck with me the rest of your life. Oh dang. So you got, oh shoot, you got people that they willing to just marry and divorce and marry and divorce. I'm just not one of them people. I'm not one of those people. They just, yeah, some people have been married 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm just not willing to go through all that unnecessary rigmarole. I'm not willing to do that. So if you say till death do us part, then that's what's gonna happen. Oh, that's disgusting. And so you do have people that they just willing to say, hey, if it don't work, we done. So yeah, anyway. Like I said, I know my mindset is not what other people's mindset is. And I understand. But you know what? I've learned that everybody don't think like me. Everybody not like me. Um, and sometimes that's hard because you want people to what's the word? You want people to relate to you, but I know sometimes like I can't relate to a lot of people because they haven't been in my shoes. I haven't been in their shoes, but you know, oh Jesus, you have to really just learn who you are. I think that's another issue on this app. A lot of these people don't know who they are. And they literally struggling on this internet. What's up, Free? Good morning. They're literally struggling on this internet because they seeking validation from different people. I need you to approve of me. I need you to like me. And I think it's sad that we all, I'm gonna say 30s, 40s, 50s, and maybe 60s. I think it's sad that people have to seek validation from other people for people to, be cool with them. I think that's sad. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's sad. I don't really need people to validate me. I'm just gonna be who I am, whether you like me or not. I'm gonna be who I am. If you don't like me, then don't like me. Oh dang, God is behind. Um, I'm gonna be who I am, dang. And I think that's the thing about it is some people try to mold themselves into what they think other people like, and that's a problem. You can't mold yourself to into what you think a group of people you never met uh will like, because then that's where a lot of y'all losing yourselves. I ain't gonna lie, y'all losing yourselves on this app because you if you really don't have thick skin, um if you gotta go off every time somebody say something about you, it's y'all gotta learn how to ignore people. Y'all do. Because I just you don't have to really respond to everything. And I think that's the issue with a lot of y'all gotta respond to, oh, you better run. Yeah, gotta respond to people because y'all feel like oh shoot. Y'all feel like y'all gotta say something. They said something about me, so I gotta say it back. Like, not necessarily. You don't have to. You really don't have to. You better run. You throwing the stink bomb, stupid. Okay, so you sorry, I'm getting distracted. You gotta know who you are. And don't lose yourself on this app. Is he gone? Nope, there he goes. Run. So if y'all don't really know yourselves, that's where y'all mess up at. Oh shoot, he got you behind. So I just think it's sad that like you see people literally losing their mind on this app because they don't know who they are. They didn't know who they were. Oh snap, run. They didn't know who they were before they came on here, and they definitely don't know themselves now that they're on here. Oh shoot. Oh, is he done? Yeah, he done. Awesome. So you gonna blow up? No. Anyway, sorry, I'm looking at something and I'm kind of responding to it. So I just really wish that y'all would log off and learn yourselves a little more. Don't let people tell y'all who y'all are. A lot of y'all actions kind of show who y'all are. A lot of y'all deflect. A lot of y'all just y'all just really need to learn yourselves. And I don't care how much crap. Oh, what I'm what I'm watching? I'm watching a video game. The Last of Us. I'm watching gameplay, and the dude was chasing him out. I think they call a bloater. They call it a bloater. He was chasing him, so that's what, he was kind of running around in circles trying to get away from him. That's why I was like, you better run. But yeah, I do this because it does help me when I talk because I'm not just staring at my computer at this computer, and I actually have something to concentrate on while I'm talking to y'all. So when y'all hear me just say little stuff, it's because I be watching it, and that's how I come up on the comments a little late because I be looking at my other screen. But yeah, a lot of y'all need to learn yourselves, which I promise y'all, if y'all take a week off this app, y'all see what I mean. But I don't expect people to take my advice because they never do. And then when I say something's gonna happen, and when when I say something's gonna happen, and then it like months down the road it happens, I'll be like, I told you. Like it's something I already know that's gonna happen. I can't say it right now. It's something I already know is gonna happen. I can't say what it is, but when it's happened, I'm gonna be like, that's what I was talking about. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I be watching how people move, and I be like, yeah, in a couple of months, this is gonna be a problem. So just wait for it. You knew it. You knew what? I was watching the game. What did you know? Tell me. So yeah, it's like I said, I told you I sit back and observe. A lot of y'all telling yourselves, and when it happens, I'm gonna be like, alright, I told you. I told you. So I'm just gonna, keep minding my business. I see, a lot of other people excuse me, they be talking about the same stuff over and over again. I'm just like, I don't really have time to listen to this BS, so I'm just gonna, stay out of it. And I do. So whatever happens, happens. And it's gonna be on y'all. Well, y'all think y'all don't see me everywhere because I stay out the mess. I do. I stay out of it. And I stay to myself. Gotta do what you gotta do. Now you gotta get back over the wall, Joel. Turn it on. Sorry. Okay, so other than that, I ain't gonna lie. I am kind of excited for the. Hey, Denitra, did you hear me say what I was talking about the husband stuff? Because after you put that in my chat yesterday, I was talking to my mom and she was like, your husband is close. And I was like, yeah, he is. I can tell because everybody keep bringing it up. I was like, yeah, he's close. He's close. Yeah, I be watching the game. Yeah. Not the game, like the guys as in sports, but video game. Yeah. Because it's a good distraction for me while I talk. Because if I'm just staring at the screen, it's just gonna make me sleepy. So I have to find something to concentrate on. But yeah, oh god, I knew he was gonna say that. Plotter's fine. Plotter was here the other day. Our gym is taking another break. So that's that. That's the answer to your question, almost. Yeah. What can I say to that? I think what we're gonna start to see, and y'all come back and tell me if I'm right. What we're about to start to see happen is y'all gonna start to see a lot of people. I don't want to say disappear. Y'all gonna start to see a lot of people bag up from certain content creators. It's literally gonna be a thing where people are not gonna start participating no more. They're not. People gonna start participating less because once you've seen something happen for years over and over again, it becomes redundant, and you don't want to hear it no more. So y'all gonna start. Okay. Oh, what's that? Hold on. Let me see. Shoot. What's that? Yeah, I be getting distracted. I'll read that in a minute. Okay. Anyway, yeah, y'all gonna start to see a lot of people pull away from different people. I just feel it. Feel it. And I'm big on energy, so I feel it. And it's gonna happen. And people that y'all never okay. I'm gonna say this because like this is just what I feel. And come back and tell me if I was right. I feel like some of these people who y'all think will never turn on each other are gonna turn on each other. Watch. I feel it. It's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, I never thought that was gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Watch. Watch and pay attention. Okay, so Denise. So what I explained a little earlier was okay, so I had a conversation with somebody the other night. Not last night, but the night before last. I had a conversation with him, and we was just, talking about relationships and all that, right? And we were speaking about, getting married and all this stuff. Not to each other. Me and that person cool. No, not to each other at all. And we were just talking, and that was our conversation. Then I was saying that somebody else brought up in the chat about like in air quotes my husband. You said some yesterday, air quotes my husband, and then I was talking to my mom, and she kind of literally just came up to me yesterday, And she was like, "Who the crap is that?" And I can't answer it. Hold on. I told y'all nobody bothered. I can't answer it. I'm live. Oh my god, hold on. Let me hold on. Every time. Hold on. Okay, Jesus. Okay, I just had to type back. Okay, so so. Oh, so like I said, she was like, "Yeah, your husband's close," and I was just like, you like the fourth person. No, yeah, she was like the fourth person that had said it to me within a 24-hour span, and I was like, "What is this? What's happening?" So I was just like, "All right, well, be close. That's fine." I'm a, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, "Okay, all right, I'm cool with that." So yeah, that was the conversation. That's all. And I was like, all right, I'm cool with that. Of course, yes, I want to be married. Um, you heard that part? Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's basically what happened with that. Um, so um, I lost my thought. Hold on, let me see if this person answered me back. Uh, okay. And um, it might be important. Uh, I, I asked I answered them back. Like, matter of fact, let me text him. Hold on. Shoot, hold on. Um, hold on. Okay, okay. I just sent him a text. I can't literally call him right now. Y'all be on mute. Hmm. Um, I lost my thought. No lie, I did. I totally lost my thought. What was I talking about? But anyway, yeah. With the husband situation, whoever he is a very lucky guy, and yeah, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, so um, I just need y'all to find yourselves. I kind of missed something. I gotta go back now. Okay, so some of y'all gotta find yourselves. Oh, I know what I was saying. I was saying that people y'all think would never fall out, they gonna fall out. Watch and see. Watch and see. So, John. Mm-hmm. Just wait and see. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just the feeling I got. That's just the feeling I got. No lie. That's the feeling I got. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's typing. Okay, type. So, um, for people, I think a lot of what happens too is a lot of people. Some people try to speak negatively over you because they feel like they doing something. But with me, I always speak positively. Hold on, y'all. Get the light. Okay. Okay, good. He feels better. Good, good. Okay. Anyway, what was I talking about? I lost my thought. I don't even remember. I don't remember what I was talking about. Anyway, um, I lost my thought. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, so John, don't start with me today. I will time you out for 24 hours, and you won't be able to come back to for tomorrow's show if I do one. I might take a break tomorrow morning. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, be good, because I am doing a show later, and you won't be able to come to that one if you get timed out in this one. Because this time, if I time you out, you getting 24 hours. So be good. Okay, okay. You talking about some no. If I don't do it, probably do it, so you better be good. Anyway, what else can I say right now? I think I pretty much made my point. Y'all better be careful and watch y'all back. Watch who y'all tell y'all information to. People will turn on you in a split second around here. So yeah, I just feel like, sad but true. Sad but true. It's no loyalty. Not no more than 10 people came in here. I seen them going in and out my chat. It's alright. It's okay. Y'all be hating on the lights, but you know what? That's not even what I'm here for. I'm here to do a service to the people. I come on here for y'all. I don't really do it for me because I'm extremely shy. And I don't even know how to do it anymore. It became easier as kept doing it, but sometimes I do want to come over here and talk, but I think it's just I guess therapy for me. I don't know. I think we all need therapy. We've been through a lot of crap in life. We have. We've been through a lot of crap, and we ultimately we need somebody to talk to about it because like getting it out of your system does help. It kind of lifts a weight off your shoulder. hmm And I think that's a problem with a lot of people. They 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 really honestly, I'm not gonna blame people for not wanting to talk because you got too many people that do that we was cool today, we enemies tomorrow type stuff, and they if you told them anything personal, they go around exposing it and all that crap. Like to me, if you willing to do that, you wasn't really their friend no way. You was just there to see what you could get out of them. And on top of that, uh, uh, some people just they not really there for you. They there because you're in close proximity to other people they want to be around. That's how it happens. And I've seen so many of that happen with these content creators, where one person is hanging around another person because they cool with the person they really want to be around. I see so much of that crap happening. I just be like, they literally will use you to get to other people. That's happened to me before. And I just be like, you wasn't real in the first place. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of y'all people are not there to support the content creator. You're there to, first of all, see what they talking about. You're there to try to see what you can get out of the situation. Um, y'all not really there to support them because once you don't, uh, what I'm trying to say, once you can't give them what they want anymore, they stop coming to your channel. They stop fulfilling that need to come to your channel because it's just like if you can't give me what I want anymore, then I'm just not gonna come to your chat no more. And it's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people. That's what happened. So yeah. So yeah. And of course, John, they dare to be nosy. A lot of people on here to be nosy. Like with me, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I never exclude myself because I always hold myself accountable to that. Like, yeah, of course, we all want to see what's going on. But sometimes, like, I peek and then I'm like, I don't really want to hear this. I'm out. So, what's the point of saying you don't? Because even though some of these people be like, I don't like. Now, some of us are truthful when we say we don't watch people, but I know I'm not gonna speak for nobody else but myself. I do peek sometimes, and I just feel like, okay, what are they talking about? Um, Only for certain some people, I just don't watch at all. Like I don't go to their channel. I don't look for their channel. Their channel is not on my feed because with all these channels, I put do not recommend. So I just so it won't pull up on my feed. But yeah, some people are there just to be nosy and see what they can get out of it or see what they can hear you say and go twist it. Like they was over there talking about me. When did I say your name? And that's the thing about it is people will do that. They will literally say you was talking about me, but tell me where I brought your name up. A lot of times people say that because they be feeling guilty. Oh dang. They be feeling guilty because what you said fit their shoe or their shoe fit their foot of what you said. And it's not necessarily talking about you, it's just that what they said fit you. So you felt guilty enough to say they was talking about me. Mm-hmm. Hey, 3, good morning. Good morning. I'm glad you feel better. See, you took a break. That's good. Always take a break. Because it ain't worth it being on the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But thank you. I pray all is well for you too. And I'm glad you feel better. I do. I'm glad you feel better. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, a lot of them, when they say stuff like that, they be feeling guilty. And I think a lot of times people be feeling guilty because they've been talking about you. And they think because they've been talking about you, you've been talking about them. Uh-huh. That's how that goes. So B3 says it's important to monitor what you consume. The negativity will seep into your spirit. Exactly. And 3, I know a lot of times me and you be live at the same time, especially around this time in the morning. You are absolutely correct because I was telling them earlier, like it's stuff I used to watch and it started disturbing. Dang, why is he running? It started disturbing my spirit and I couldn't consume it no more. Dang, fight back. Oh, sorry, I'm watching something. Yeah, it had started to disturb my spirit, and I was like, I got to get out of here, and I stopped going to those channels because it didn't sit well with me no more. But you are absolutely correct. Yeah, yeah, you gotta have discernment, John. If you don't have that, you pretty much messed up because you don't know when to leave it alone. You don't. And I've learned to just bag up. Like, this ain't for me no more. I ain't gonna be involved in it. I'm out. I'm done. And I think with some people, they don't have the patience or the emotional intelligence to back away from things that don't serve them. They they know what they're consuming is not right for them, but they continue to consume it. Okay, yeah, hitting the like button. Thank you, Demetri. Um, they need to emotional fortitude. Okay, then all right. But yeah, they sit there, and to me, if I know if I'm going to a channel and I know it's gonna disturb my spirit, um, I choose not to go to that channel because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. Some people on here are evil spirits, and enough to the fact where you like, I just can't watch this person. I can't go to their channel. I can't be around them. That's how it is. Like, I can't be around them simply because I feel that negative energy coming off of them. Yeah, they can't say no. It's like they addicted to the drama and the chaos. And I'm just like, y'all, like I said, I'm not excluding myself because I was there at one point. I was there. And I've learned to just back up. Like, no, this is not for you. Like, your spirit cannot handle this stuff. Not saying that, I it's just so much cussing and doxing, and it's a waste of time if you think about it. It is. And then when you get on your journey of I can't allow my spirit to consume this, that's when you start to see people switch up on you. Like, they not coming in the chat and clowning with us. They not doing that no more. They don't want to be in mess no more. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think when you start to figure that you don't want to be in that no more, they figure, well, what do I need you around anymore? Because you don't want to be over here in the mess with us. Like, you don't want to be with the, or you don't want to participate no more. That's more like it. It's like you don't want to participate no more, so I don't need you around no more. Well, this the part where, okay, yes, I see what part you're coming up on. Like I said, it's at, oh shoot, okay. It's at the point where they figured, well, they don't need you no more, or they don't want you around no more because you're not on the same type time they on, if that makes sense. So at this point, I say that with me, I know God is moving in my life, and He's showing me who's for me and who's not, if that makes sense. So I know some people are around for a certain time, and some people, when it's time for you to move on from them, you got to do that. You got to move on. Yeah, you got to move on. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? But yeah, at some point you got to move on and say, hey, it's time for me to get off this train, and it's time for me to you know go to the next city or the next town or the next state. It's time. And a lot of people, they don't understand that. So the thing about it is, it's not for you to understand. It's for them to understand. And if they can understand that you're moving in a different direction, then let that be on them. Just shut up, Judge. I've always been a witch. I just don't talk like this a lot. But when it's in me to say, I'm gonna say it. Anyway, I just really want y'all to be careful. Cause a lot of y'all be getting manipulated. Um, Joel is hurt. He's staggering now. I'm watching the game, y'all. Um, um, be careful who y'all follow, because the same person you follow could be the very one that turn on you tomorrow. Because when I be some of this stuff you see in real time, you just be like, oh my god, like, alright. Some of y'all followers, you gotta learn how to lead yourself. And Joel can't run. You gotta learn how to lead yourself. What's up, Jay Bliss? Good morning. What's the eyes for? Yeah, a lot of people are followers. They don't have a mind of their own. They have to follow somebody else's lead to uh to to belong. And I just think it's sad, and I see it everywhere. Like, you got that happens in real life. It happens on social media. Um, some people, they don't want to be the leader; they want to be the follower. With me, when it comes to my husband, he definitely has to be the leader. I'm not one of them chicks that wants, you know, to wear the pants in the relationship. If you leader, oh, Joe fell down the steps. Sorry, I don't want to be the man in a relationship. That's why I'm the female. I'm the female. I'm not trying to be the one who wears the pants. When you start speaking the truth, they leave. I don't want to be the one who wears the pants. I want to be the one who, not necessarily be. I'm gonna be his. I don't know what word I want to use. But how do you fall off the horse? I'm sorry, yeah. I'm watching some. I want to be there, to take care of everything. He's gonna take care of everything. More than a partner, though, John. More than a partner. Um, I don't want to say sidekick is not the right word. You want to be there for that person. Like I said, I'm not trying to be the man of the situation. I want him to be the man. I just really, I know it's a lot of women out there that want to be the head of the relationship, but if y'all got the right type of relationship, it don't have to be like that. Well, yeah, a partner, but I want to be more than that, though. Yes, exactly. Men lead, exactly. Am I talking right? Like, y'all understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely, now him I'll follow, because if I'm married to you and we decide, hey, we finna do this, I will follow you, but I will also help you not make stupid decisions. Because you do have people that have relationships where the man will make wrong decisions, and you got to be there to say, "Hey, that's not the right thing to do. I'm here to help you." Shut your behind up, John. Because men can cook for women just like women cook for men. Okay, three said actions mean more than titles. Words get in the way. Yeah, very true. Very true. Very true. But you gotta in the relationships you really gotta be willing to compromise too. A lot of people don't know how to compromise. They get married and it's all the husband wants or it's all what the wife wants, and one of them in a miserable marriage because one person's only getting out of it what they want and the other person is not. So the same thing with sex. If the man is only getting pleasure and the women is not, then that's gonna be a problem. Stupid joke. Okay, but the thing about it is, you got a lot of people that don't want to compromise. They don't want to compromise. They want everything for themselves. You know. Thank you. Thank you. You are absolutely correct. Three. Absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Because it's God, Him, then me. That's how it goes. God, Him, me, then the kids. Mm-hmm. You are correct. Three. Absolutely. But, three, I'm be honest with you. When you speak positively like that, a lot of people don't want to hear it because people addicted to the BS. Yeah, there's a lot of single parents. And okay, so the conversation I had with somebody is I was telling them, of course, y'all know I'm not married and I don't have kids. Um, and I forgot what the person asked me, but I was telling them, I said, the reason I don't have kids is because I did not want to be a single mother. Um, that's no disrespect to any single mother out there, but I refuse to be somebody's baby mama. I said, if I'm gonna give you any children, I need you to be my husband. That's just my way of thinking. I know everybody don't think the way I do, but that's just how I think. Is I need you to be my husband before I give you kids. But it's so many people out here that, you know, the way the world is now is, oh, we don't have to get married. We can have kids and it'll be all right. But I'm more traditional. I want a ring, a husband, and then kids. But you got a lot of people, they will go around, and I ain't gonna lie. And like I said, it's no disrespect to anybody that was a single mom. Um, I just refuse to do it by myself. Um, so therefore, I want a husband there to help me. hmm Yeah, that's very old school. Like John, I watch a lot of old school movies, old Hollywood movies. I love them. Yeah, that stuff with the promise ring and the going steady, that don't even exist no more. They don't. Nobody gives out promise rings these days. Just more of, okay, we're gonna date, we're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend, and then we're gonna get engaged and then married. A lot of people don't want to talk about that either, Jay Lewis. You are correct. If you're not married, it is a sin. And see, uh, yeah, I ain't gonna hear this. You know we're not supposed to be together before we get married. Now, I I'm not even gonna put that out there. I almost just told that. Never mind. I almost just said something. Let me shut my mouth because y'all don't need to even know that much. But yeah, you are correct, Jaylis. You're supposed to be married before you move in. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is, Sean. But I just everybody do what they want on their time because they the one that ultimately have to answer for that. They got to answer to God for that. But with me, it's certain things that I have standards for certain things, and I think a lot of people. Oh my God! I think a lot of people they look at it crazy, but they knew this is what we were taught growing up. I think a lot of people have lost their way, and they a lot of the stuff that the old school people who back in the day have taught us, they don't really go by those traditions anymore. Yes, it's definitely is like the time has sped up, whether we know it or not. The time don't move as slow as it used to. Okay, so 3 says sex before marriage will curse the relationship. For God to bless you, there must be order. You are correct. 3, you are correct. We definitely need to have a conversation about this 3. But we gotta catch each other because I know you be live and I be look. You be on TikTok, I be on here. You be on TikTok, I be on here. So we always miss each other. Or when you on YouTube, I be freaking sleep. So we always miss each other. But we definitely do need to have that conversation because people don't want to talk about that. 3, and that's the conversation that I feel like people need to hear. Because they be like, forget that. I'm gonna go get this man or get this woman. I ain't got time to be doing all that. But that's the way we were taught growing up. So what's the deal? What you gotta ask, John? Well, Jay Bush said it's all about money now. No, not morals no more. Yeah, and I do have morals. That's how come I always tell you, like, if anybody says anything negative about me on this internet, I don't care because you don't know me. And to say that you know something about me that I never told you is wild. So people just be on here repeating lies over and over again just to make themselves feel better. So yeah, sad but true. And when you start talking too real from them for them, they will leave. They will leave because like as soon as you start speaking that real stuff, they don't want to hear that because you know why they feel guilty. Because what you're saying is absolutely true. Yeah, yeah, they will leave. Anyway, what was your question, John? Sure, I guess I could push it to 2 and then get off here. I was only gonna do an hour. But yeah, I just think it's a lot of people that they don't have morals anymore. They literally will oh Jesus. They literally will go forego all of that and just do whatever. And it's sad. A lot of people need Jesus, but they're too wrapped up in social media to get to know him more. What the? What's your question? What's up, Chris? What if your boyfriend flew you out to California? I'm already in California, John, and proposed to you on Sunset Beach. Where's that? I know Santa Monica Beach and Venice Beach is a 3.1 carat diamond. Okay. Let's see how big a 3.1 carat diamond is before I answer that question. Hold on, let's Google. Let me see here. Um, um, that's not too bad. Um, before first of all, he will have to be the one that I know is the right one for me to say yes. To be honest, John, if I know he's not right for me, first of all, he wouldn't be my boyfriend in the first place. So that pretty much answers that. Okay, so Demetra said, I married my husband after knowing him for 10 years. He changed when we got married and the abuse. Oh, yeah, yeah. See, that's sad, though. Yeah, it is, John. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened, Demetra, but yeah, that's why I was saying, yeah, I saw it. I saw that. Um, I've heard that too, Demetra, that a lot of people change after they get married. It's like they start showing the real them. Um, that's why I say I'm going to pray that whoever my husband is, he's one. Um, because I don't want you to be showing me no darn representative, and then after you get that ring on my finger, like the real you come out. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to deal with that. So I know my husband is near. Um, but if God say no, then I gotta say no. I'm gonna be honest. If God, if God says no, I have to say no because I can't go against His word. And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if y'all believe that God talks to people. He does. Um, God will. Oh Jesus, God will literally tell you. Um, He will talk to you. A lot of people don't believe that He do, but He talk to you. Um, He's told me things about certain situations, certain people, and I was like, okay, like I have to listen to what he says. And yeah, I follow him. And like I said, if he say you're not the right one, then you're not the right one. What you say? You fellas got to learn how to warm up. Whatever, Jay, you stupid. Marriage is hard no matter what. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like people think marriage is all happy go lucky. Nope. You literally, it's work, and you know what? You got to be prepared for that. And like you got to have compromise. And a lot of people don't have no compromise, and they want everything to be okay. You'll try to believe me, alright, John. Like, okay, so okay, so like God, like I was talking to God about something, right? And He told me not to worry about. I was talking to Him about a specific person. Um, he he said not to worry about that person, because whatever they did to me, they'll pay for it. He told me that they are going to pay for it greatly. That's not a good thing, whether you know that or not. He said they'll pay for it greatly. I said, okay. He told me to leave it up to him. And I'm not lying to y'all. He told me to leave it up to him. He'll handle it and they'll pay for it greatly. That's what he told me. I ain't gonna say who it is, but he told me. They I said I believe you. I said thank you. Okay. So I'm just gonna sit back and watch it. Alright. You say you gonna handle it? I'll see how you gonna handle it. But you know, a lot of people don't like talking about God because they feel guilty about a lot of stuff. They feel ashamed of a lot of stuff. But I listen daily to what he got to say to me, and I just wanted to say that he said I could tell y'all. And y'all might not believe me. I don't care. You might think I'm crazy. I don't give a crap. Like, but he talks to you. He does. But the thing about it is, you have to be in tune enough for him to talk to you. Because when he first started talking to me, I asked him, was it him? And he was like, yeah. Like, God has a certain tone. If you've ever heard his voice, he got a certain tone. For the people that know, he has a certain tone. And he will make you laugh because he has said things to me that made me laugh. And it's not it's interesting because, like, I know for a minute I kind of got wrapped up in a few things, and I noticed that he stopped talking to me. And when I started to back away from certain stuff, he started talking to me again. Because I wasn't hearing him because I was too wrapped up in the BS. So he wasn't talking to me. So I had to back off from that mess. And he started talking to me again. Because I had noticed it. I was like, he ain't talked to me in a minute. That's because I had everything else in my ear. And I had to fall back from stuff so I can hear him again. So that kind of taught me a lesson anyway. But, you know, like I said, I never care what people say about me on here, because as long as I know I'm being real about what I'm saying, like, nobody can say nothing about it. I don't care. I'm just gonna continue to be me and do me and mind my business, and that's what it's gonna be. You're totally too busy YouTubing. Shut up, John. But yeah, he had stopped talking to me, and I had noticed it, and I was like, all right, I gotta bag up some stuff, because if everything else is loud in your ear, how can you hear them? And once I bagged off, he started talking to me again. I was like, all right. God is very helpful. He will help you do stuff. And I make sure that, because, you know, we do have, the devil will try to talk to you too. And I make sure it's him before I listen. Because I hear it and I'll be like, you know, like I don't know. Okay, for any of y'all who ever had God to talk to y'all, I don't answer him like I'm talking to y'all. I talk to him on the inside. Like when I hear it, I be like, "Is that you?" And he'll tell me it is. He told me he didn't want to. No, I just think I had too much noise in my ear for me to hear him. It's definitely not rude, but I think I had too much going on that he wasn't talking to me. But y'all better get to go know God, because we are literally in the end times. And I don't know if he's putting this on my heart to tell y'all this today. And I believe he is, because I had no idea I was going to be up here 2 hours today, because I'm in at 2. But we are literally in the end times. It's so much crap happening in this world that we literally in Revelations, and people don't realize that. They'll realize it when it's too late. I know Sunday was yesterday. It's a holiday. Oh, today is Memorial Day, ain't it? Oh, happy Memorial Day. Why didn't I even remember that? I didn't remember that. Yeah, I didn't even pick up on that. Sure. That's not good. Well, happy Memorial Day. Thank you for all the people who served our country. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, John. I totally forgot today was a holiday. So a lot of people are off work. Okay, gotcha. What was that noise? I did forget. I ain't gonna lie. Sure, I ain't gonna lie about it. I did forget today was Memorial Day. I literally forgot, John. I did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot. I literally forgot. I sure did. It just dawned on, because remember I kept saying earlier, is it Monday? It's alright. It's alright. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, get to know God for yourself, because some of y'all need him. I need Jesus too. So I just do my best to not be where a lot of the chaos is at. Shut up, John. I do work. I'm just not. I didn't work last night. I definitely go to work. I don't want to go to work, but I have to. I could have worked today if I wanted to, but I get paid for it anyway. So yeah. Yes, I get paid for today even though I don't work. That's awesome, right? That's the benefit of working. Yay. Yes, I get paid for it today. I do. That's awesome. But anywho, I'm gonna let the moral of this life be: y'all need God and Jesus in your life, and the chaos in your life ain't gonna stop until you get them there. Until you start paying attention to what He wants you to do instead of what you want to do. Yeah, it ain't gonna work out for you. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all that be in the bushes and all that crap. Y'all just need to know that. I didn't play no music, so this live is good today. So anywho, get your behind the way, dude. So I'm just, oh, how did he crawl up there? What the crap? Yeah, get God in your life. Do that. Some of y'all need a lot more than that, but yeah, some of y'all need therapy on top of that. Oh shoot. Run, girl, run. Okay, anyway. I really want y'all to take a hold of your life. Because being on YouTube or social media 24/7 ain't it. It's definitely not it. And don't always assume somebody talking about y'all just because we talk in general. Run, stupid. Oh God. Well, you gone. You gotta restart. Sorry, I'm watching the game. Um, just know that yeah, some people ain't always talking about y'all. Like y'all be hearing people say stuff in general, and even though y'all didn't hear y'all name, y'all sit there and assume that they talking about you. Like, uh, no, stop assuming that it's about you. That's where y'all be selfish at, and y'all don't be knowing what be happening because y'all always assume somebody talking about y'all. Like, oh, it's not always about you. Like, dang, oh my God, like stop it. Anyway. No, I can't play those songs because they hit me yesterday, even though I hit the live anyway. I didn't get no strike or nothing. It was just like, and I ain't gonna lie, the one song I thought they was gonna get me on was the only song they didn't say nothing about. I was like, I guess because it's so old, but I was like, well, dang, all right. At least I know I can play that song and they ain't gonna get me. No, it's not. No, it's not. I ain't gonna highlight that, John. It's not always about you. It ain't always about me. I always put myself on the back burner for people, which I'm gonna stop doing that absolutely because people are just full of crap. Like they with you today and they hate you tomorrow. It's okay though. It's alright. He gonna throw. Okay, let me stop talking about this game. He got you behind. You should have moved, stupid. Anyway, drop down. See, he going up the stairs. Okay. So anyway, see, that's your problem, John. You're not number one. God is number one. So that's where your issue is that God is always number one. All right. So I guess that's what my question is. What's the end game? What's the end game of all this? Are y'all gonna continue to fight and cuss and fuss at each other for the next 5 years? I know I ain't trying to be there. I already know what I want. And I already told y'all. I already told y'all. When I disappear off this app, y'all know. I already said it a long time ago. If I disappear off this app, that means I met my man. Because I'm definitely not going to be on here like that. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be out somewhere with him. Anyway. So y'all see me not going live and where Vacay at? She ain't on here. See, y'all be thinking it's funny now. She don't go outside. Like, she stay in the house. Alright, when I do start going, y'all gonna see less of me. I ain't gonna be able to stay in the chat. Watch. I'm gonna be out of here. I'm gonna be gone. And I'm gonna come back with a ring on my finger. Watch and see. What? I'm gonna post that baby on my community wall. Like, yeah, this why I ain't been here. Watch and see. Just wait for it. But yeah, I think I pretty much made my point. I talked about some things I didn't even know I was gonna talk about. It just came out. Maybe y'all need to hear it. But I'm gonna get ready to get my behind out of here. I want y'all to have a wonderful Memorial Day. That John reminded me that it is a Memorial Day. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I forgot. Sorry. I just want y'all to, if you're out celebrating, have fun, be careful. Oh, thank you, because I appreciate you. You stayed, okay? Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful holiday. I'm enjoying mine. Braz said that he wanted to come back for live later, so y'all can pull up later if y'all. Well, I would like for y'all to pull up later. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do a live a little later on, and I don't know what it's gonna be about, but we pretty much kind of talk about whatever on Mondays, and then on Tuesdays we do the movie review. So yeah, that's how that works. Denitra said those people need to let that ish go, losing close people. OBS, yeah. Um, I I'm be honest with you, Denitra. I think a lot of people won't realize how badly they screw up until they left by themselves, until they're alone, and they have absolutely nobody to turn to. And that's for everybody. I don't care who you are. People push people away so much that they gonna end up by themselves with nobody to turn to because they exhausted all of their people. I think it's sad. I'm gonna I'm gonna keep being me. I'm gonna stay myself. I don't care who like me, who don't. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. If you choose to support me, then that's great. And if you don't, then have a great life. You don't ever have to talk to me again in life. That's just how I look at it. I'm not one of them people that sit there and linger and say that, maybe we can be friends again. No. Once I'm done, I'm out of there. Like, have a great life. Your time in my life is ended. And that's how I look at it. What you said, you getting ready for all these people. Your mommy like, look, I'm kind of like that too. Is I don't like being around a lot of people. But I forgot who I was telling this the other day, that even though I don't like being around a lot of people, I can be a social butterfly. I'm just too shy to do it. I just be staying to myself. So yeah, I just do the best I can. That's all. That's all. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go. I did a couple hours, even though I was supposed to do 1 hour. I gotta, do a few more things around the house, and I'm gonna give me a nap before I do this live with Prize later. Yeah, I'm gonna like I said, finish doing what I need to do and get a nap. Oh shoot, do I have to do that today? Yeah, crap. Anyway, you guys enjoy your holiday. I'm gonna get ready to get off here so I can get things done. Just like I said, keep God as number one in your life. Never make a man or a woman number one in your life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. God always need to be number one. So yeah, I think that's the message I should send out today. And y'all need to ask yourself, what's the end game to all this? What is it? Because y'all never want to stop. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Some of y'all don't stop. Like I've heard of people dying off, and all of a sudden we hear this person and go, y'all better make sure y'all right with God, and y'all end up in hell with all this stupid mess. Like, y'all gonna be on here fighting for y'all life on YouTube, and this thing you know you in hell, you better watch your back. I'm just keeping it all the way real with y'all, as I always do. Like, I don't think God let me left before I said that. But y'all better make sure y'all right with God, because while y'all here beefing with people on the internet, dang. While y'all beefing with people on the internet, y'all soul is is at stake. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, Shay. Yeah, some of y'all need to hear this. Yeah, get yourself together. YouTube is not worth your soul. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not. It's not worth it. But yeah, let me go. Okay, that's all he wanted me to tell y'all. Okay, so let me go. You guys have a wonderful holiday. Like I said, we'll be back later. Kind of watch for that time. I don't know if I have to push it up some, the time up. We'll see. I kind of set it at an odd time on purpose. We'll see if I have to push the time up or not. But just know and pay attention to who your real supporters are on here, because some people are not really supporters, they're more like surveillance. Okay? Alright. I'll see y'all later on. Y'all have a wonderful holiday. And y'all make sure y'all come back later and hit the like button if you hadn't did it already. And keep God number one in your life. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye.